It's like a hotel-looking resort.
It was. It used to be Oberlin Hotels. When they couldn't find people to work at the hotel, they would bring people over. And that's one of our big things is like here in Nashville, while we have so many people from different countries, before that, there wasn't really that many people who were interested in coming here.
They bring like an entire village, because I was there one time and I saw like an entire village walking towards me, and you could tell they were like all from the same family. Like,
yes.
It's the same way everywhere. Like I worked at this fairgrounds and at the off-track betting they have for horse racing, and the owner went on vacation, met some girl in Mexico, and brought her back, and then she sent money back home so somebody else can come, and next thing you know, her entire village is there working. I'm the only white person at the entire establishment, and I have to translate for everybody all the time. I was like, okay.
Especially California, so I could see that. Was that California?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happen real fast. Yeah. I haven't lived, but I guess you could say I have lived in California. You know, like for a 4-month stint up and down the coast. We toured and stuff, so then I went back later on and did some other work where people are like, no, you got to tell me about all this, because they want to go there and make the extra money like we do here.
Right.
And they don't understand like how to find jobs, and I'm like, well, I found them just in 2 weeks. I was there working whatever I could, you know. And
it's cool. Working
I don't know
vacation.
if you know Joe Carroll. He used to be an AD on. When I said AD, is assistant director. So if you didn't understand what I was talking about when I said AD,
like Molly.
Assistant director, like Molly. He was one of those, and he worked with me way back in the past. Am I turning on Fessler's my GPS? No, you're not. Okay. You're not. Just stay straight. Right. Stay straight. Don't worry about what it says. This is gonna lead us right down to downtown.
Okay.
And oh, wait a minute. You know what? We were going over by, but still, it'll do the same thing. Stadium. Okay. You know, I mean, like there's like a way to the stadium the way we're going. I remember we were parked at the stadium. Remember?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to like. I was like, oh, we're going to the Ryman, but yeah, we gotta go. Oh, yeah. But still, this way goes to the stadium, so don't worry about it.
Fessler's is red anyway.
Yeah, if you want to do Fessler's, you can.
No, it's dead stop right now. It's all red.
Don't worry. I like your little lip mustache. It's cool.
Thank you.
I'm glad you got another car, because I remember you said you had an accident. That was bad, right?
That wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No.
You said somebody said they had an accident and they got another car.
Luckily, I've got this in case I do get in an accident, but luckily it hasn't happened yet. I've been hit twice in my life, like absolutely hit. Like people drunk driving and not paying attention, and they schmoozed with the cop because I was too stupid, and they got away with it, and I had to pay for all the bills.
Oh.
So now I'm like, evidence, buddy.
Right, here we go. This is it. I don't blame you. If I get another car, I will definitely do that. But the problem, I don't drive. I don't know if I told you about all this, but a few years ago, I was so independent. I mean, I was directing stuff. I was in videos. I did I had probably like 7 jobs, like a Jamaican Mind, you know. I was doing all kinds of stuff for Nashville people, and people like Big and Rich, and other companies, that just said, well, I need you to come help, and all these Grammy winners and stuff. I've helped them before they became Grammy winners, and went to the doctor one day, and I was like, I'm just so tired, and they were like, well, guess what? You need to take a sleep test. Shouldn't have complained.
So you had to do a sleep study?
Yep. Well, unfortunately, I fall asleep, and then I was so exhausted because we've been on tour so much, for like 4 or 5 years, where I didn't get enough sleep.
Right.
And I found out, I was like, oh, they said, well, this mimics narcolepsy, so we're going to call this narcolepsy, that you can fall asleep within, 15 seconds.
Without warning, right?
Yeah. So they said, well, we don't know why you're doing this, but we'll just, for now, just don't drive. Well, this has been like 3 or 4 or 5 years now, and I'm like, I'm so tired of it. I know you think like, oh my gosh, that sounds like torture, and it has been pretty much, but most
I didn't have a car for like 8 years, but I was in the Bay Area with mass transit.
That's awesome.
I rode my bike most places.
Yeah.
I literally put on like 30 pounds when I got this car. I mean, not like it took like 5 months of drive-thrus, but I still have the bike. I just haven't bothered riding it.
All right, gotcha. Well, I mean, if you don't need to.